Delays, and more delays. It seems like that's already the vibe of 2020. It's a lot of delays, and I gotta apologize to you guys because actually I started off in the year super juiced, but also gave you some misinformation about some release dates. So my bad on that. We're gonna go ahead and correct that today, but also talk about a few things while doing so. So aside from all that, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ Sketch, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna talk about some gaming delays, some that are a bigger deal than others, but we're going to cover some ones too that I'm pretty sure by now most people have probably heard about. So first off, Cyberpunk 2077. This is the biggest one I was actually super juiced on, and it turns out unfortunately that is going to be delayed for quite a bit still. It went from being a first quarter release to now going into the third quarter, actually possibly even the beginning of the fourth quarter. So wasn't really jazzed to hear that that's going to be postponed for a while, but at least it's still coming out, hopefully. We'll see. I honestly hope so. And the fact that initially, before this announcement came out, Square Enix actually announced that Final Fantasy VII Remake was actually going to be delayed to polish the game up and all that sort of stuff. And also to what most people kind of figured out low-key was to not compete with Cyberpunk, which, interestingly enough, also was announced with delays only about a week or so after. So that was kind of interesting. The Avengers, that game has also been delayed from Square Enix, and that's not coming out until later on this year as well, in the fall. So it's kind of crazy, like, already. Oh, man. But anyway, already out of the gate, we have some delays, and also, even more interesting, that something else that's being delayed, also Outriders from Square Enix and People Can Fly, like, that went from being a 2020 release to now it's just kind of hovering without a release date all of a sudden. So hopefully that'll come out soon, because that game actually looks really interesting, and plus I really just want a new FPS franchise to play. Also, Doom Eternal, that one hasn't gotten any more delays as of lately, even though that was pushed back from releasing last year in 2019, and is now going to be hopefully still in the first quarter of this year. And also, I gave you also some bad info. Resident Evil 3 Remake, that actually is not coming out until April. So again, hopefully, like, nothing else that I'm really stoked on is going to get delayed. And hopefully we can have some cool things to play here, because I know the only thing that really came out so far this month was a new Dragon Ball Z game, which apparently it's getting some decent numbers. But just I've seen some of the gameplay, it doesn't really look like it's the game for me. And also, Modern Warfare. This one. The game that I even said I wasn't going to talk much about, here we are talking about it again. But Season 1 has been extended for whatever reason. I guess people really enjoy staying at, I guess, the max level 155 for extra 3 to 4 weeks, because that sounds really fun. But either way, Season 2 has been delayed or postponed, whatever it is they really want to call it. I'm not sure. I still have yet to play Modern Warfare yet this year, so it's working out so far. Playing a lot more Black Ops, playing a lot more World War II, but also still running through Devil May Cry 5, so that's going to be coming up soonish. But here's the thing about Modern Warfare and that being delayed, or as far as the new content update, there hasn't been much in the way of content exactly for this game, and it's slightly baffling, but also at the same time it's not too terribly surprising either. I mean, this is a game that's honestly, this is the quote fingers highest selling COD of the generation, which those numbers ain't adding up, homie. I'm sorry, but those numbers are just not adding up. And this is like the most played COD of the generation. Again, the numbers, Mason, they're not adding up, sir. So I don't know where they're getting this stuff from, but also the fact that the community is having an quote fingers update. They're not really doing anything that is really worth noting as an update per se. So you're gonna take some game modes in that were in at the beginning, take them out, put them back in, shake it around and shake it all about. I mean, it's like the fucking hokey pokey of game development, it seems like, with this game especially. And I don't know, man. I guess a crossbow's coming to the game, so that's going to be even better to have someone peek through a little doorway or like in the back of a window across from the map and just getting mapped with a one-hit kill weapon besides a sniper rifle. So y'all can have fun with that if you're still playing Modern Warfare. I'm pretty much over here going back to like the OG CODs and older entries, just because that game was just like I just can't get jazzed on that one. I'll try it again eventually. I might try to grind out some of that little tier thing just to get that RAM 7 or whatever at some point, maybe. But at the same time, I just really don't have any overwhelming desire to play the new Call of Duty. I just don't. Haven't sold it. I still have it. It's just sitting on the shelf, so it'll probably stay in that spot for a little while. So we'll see how that goes. But also, as far as like things coming out later this year, hopefully, I guess the new Call of Duty hasn't been exactly revealed yet. They're hinting at something that I guess Vietnam, Cold War-ish era, so hopefully that's a thing, but at the same time, hopefully they don't go the same route they went with Modern Warfare and just add a bunch of save spaces and all this hoopla just to make the game overall just not fun for anyone. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I mean, time will definitely tell on this one, and all I can really say about the whole thing with the crossbow, it's yikes. I'm honestly already kind of like cringing a little bit just even thinking about like what's that gameplay going to look like in 5 attachment crossbow, no less. That's going to be interesting to see that in action, to say the least. And hopefully with hopefully Doom Eternal drops, I'm hoping that's going to be really good. And as I've been hearing some weird things through the grapevine, honestly some people are stoked on it, some people not so stoked, which is a little bit alarming. So hopefully it holds up to at least how Doom 2016 was, because that was sick. And if we can get anything close to that, that'd be cool. Or even like the older entries like Doom 1, 2, or 3. Shit, I mean really any of those, like that'd be sick. If it holds up to that level of fun, that's all I'm asking for. Like id Tech, that's all we really want, or that's all I want anyway. I can't speak for anybody else but myself, but I'll just as long as it's fun. And as long as it's not too short, I can live with that. And as far as Cyberpunk, like hopefully that comes out this generation, but at the same time, I'm not going to be shocked if that's all of a sudden a Xbox Series X, quote fingers, or a PS5 release exclusively. Even though they're saying they're not going to do that. At the same time, it's hard to tell. Like, there's really no telling with this one. That's about really all I got, people. I hope everybody's having a happy new year so far, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.